I'm addicted to my 52 hairless rats. I love my rats more than anything else in this world. Look at these happy munching faces.
They're disgusting. I just can't stand to be in here. They could bite her, scratch her. Just worries me.
Are you familiar with rat bite fever? It's been known to kill people.
I don't know if I want her in my life.
I've been growing my nails for 22 years. They are a girl best friend, very precious to the heart.
That doesn't look real.
I know she can't tie her shoes.
I'm gonna let you help me with that. I have had negative reactions that I'm nasty.
So my main concern is bacteria growing underneath the nails.
That was kind of scary.
My name is Teresa. I am 56 years old. I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm addicted to my hairless rats. This is my Coco. I have Nellie here. This is my sweet comes Blindy, and she is my little pride and joy. I'm known as the Rat Lady.
Teresa's addiction began 10 years ago when a boyfriend introduced her to hairless rats. Now her studio apartment overflows with 52 of them.
The first time I've seen one, I was kind of repulsed by these critters with no hair. Now we're a unit in a family together. I love you. I felt I've made many bad decisions, poor choices, and did not do everything I should have done. My family hasn't had any contact at all with me. So my rats give me this unconditional love I can't get anywhere else.
My mom's addiction it's a weird addiction and obsession that she has. Like, who really is addicted to rats? It's not normal.
Teresa treats her rats like human companions.
My rats just love to eat anything. You can make spaghettis for them. Pizza, chocolate, and cupcakes. Come here, you cheeky butts. Look at these happy munching faces.
Teresa also sleeps with her rats.
We all get comfortable. The group will lay over there in their little blanket. There might be 2 or 3 that's laying near me.
Teresa's unemployed and struggles to pay her rent. She often buys rat food before she pays her bills.
I just got this on the door. It's an eviction notice. Me and my rats could be out in the streets.
She feeds her rats before she'll feed herself. It's crazy.
Your favorite, uh-oh.
If you want to be part of other people's lives, then you have to learn to be more responsible. You know you can't afford to keep these rats. Why would you ask your daughter to buy your rat food?
I'm ashamed of that, and I'm sorry I did at the time.
So now you need to make a change. Now is the time. Not next month, not a year from now, now.
I don't know if I can part with them. They become so dear to me.
The thought of Teresa sleeping with these rats in her bed because of disease, they could bite her, scratch her, just worries me.
I'm embarrassed about this addiction because people were kind of mostly repulsed by me.
This has just gone out of hand. Look at this.
They're not that bad.
They're disgusting, and I just can't stand to be in here. If my mom decides to stay on the path that she's at, to be honest with you, I don't know if I want her in my life.
My name is Jazz, and I'm 48 years old. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm addicted to growing my nails. I've been growing my beautiful diamond nails for 22 years. My longest is 24 inches.
Jazz has over 19 feet of fingernails. She values them so much, she literally considers them her babies.
I just can't stop loving my kids, so how could I just stop loving my nails?
Sometimes I think she give her nail more attention than she give me.
They are a girl best friend, very precious to the heart.
Because of the extreme length of her fingernails, Jazz has trouble with day-to-day activities.
I know she can't tie her shoes. Sometimes I have to help her with her clothes.
Washing my hands could take up to 10 minutes. I don't type on a computer. Some of my jewelry, such as my bangle, I can't take it off because of my nails.
It's taken her 20 years to relearn everyday tasks.
If I have to open up a canned soda, I have a can opener.
You need help with that? Come on, I could.
Oh, no. Dialing and texting on my cell phone, it's kind of hard for me to maneuver.
She's very slow doing things.
People always ask me, how do I do my personal hygiene as far as wiping after using the restroom? So the tissue is here in my hand and I get busy.
Jazz visits the nail salon every week. It costs $250 for a complete manicure.
It takes my mom 8 to 9 hours to get her nails done. Just imagine me going to work at 7 o'clock a.m. and getting off at 3:30 p.m. I mean, it's a long process.
Sometimes I get told ugly little things like, that's nasty. Why do you want to grow your nails like that?
It's the women who she had a problem with. They stare her a lot. They think she a freak show.
I have cried before for breaking a nail. I become so anxious and I just feel incomplete until I get the repair of my nail done. I'm going to continue just to let my nails just grow. And it's a dream that became a reality, and I don't care to wake up from this dream.
Coming up, Teresa's daughter gives her an ultimatum.
You don't think your own daughter would stop talking to you, and I would.
And then,
I'm gonna let you help me with that.
Okay.
Jazz's nails cause trouble at the shoe store.
It's a life-changing thing.
My name is Teresa, and I'm addicted to my 52 hairless rats.
I love you both.
They are nothing but pure, beautiful joy to my life.
Teresa's rats are overtaking her 480-square-foot apartment. Even worse, this addiction is jeopardizing Teresa's relationship with her only daughter.
I think it's really gross and it's really obscure. Like, it's pretty embarrassing. I could shut her out, like everyone in my life has told me to do, basically. But I still feel like I want to be the one that helps her. People have nightmares over rats. Rats are like this disgusting creature.
Not mine. Mine are hairless. Mine have all been born in my apartment. None of them have been exposed to disease or rats that are wild.
But Mom, you have like 20 rats in one cage. They have no room to like breathe or even live. They smell. This is an addiction, Mom. This is serious.
I'm willing to sell, give up some of them. Not all of them. Who would want a 3-legged, half-a-tail rat? Who would want one that's blind in one eye? I don't think it's very fair of her to expect me to get rid of every single one. I will feel the emptiness like you wouldn't believe.
You don't think that people are going to cut you off, that you don't think your own daughter would stop talking to you. And I would.
Jennifer, I love you more than anything. You are the most important thing in my life. The rats come secondary to you.
Sometimes I don't know if what she's saying is actually the truth or it's just telling me what I want to hear.
I have to admit, it's gotten out of hand, especially when I don't have the food or the money and at the time to clean the cages. My daughter Jennifer gave me a very strong ultimatum that it was her or the rats. I don't know, I'm so torn what to do.
My name is Jazz, and I'm addicted to growing my nails.
Jazz hasn't cut her nails in more than 22 years. They grow about 1 inch every year. Her longest is now over 24 inches and growing. But everyday things like getting dressed have become a challenge.
This is my furry, but one thing about it is that I couldn't get my arms through it. So I had to take it to my seamstress, and she sliced it.
Even shopping is difficult for Jazz because of her extreme fingernails.
Wow. Let me see your nails. How long do those take to grow?
I've been growing now for 22 years.
22 years?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I was looking for some shoes about this color right here.
Okay. No string up, I guess, or...
It depends on the shoe.
It doesn't look real. It's just like, that's a life-changing thing. You know what I mean? That's why.
Yeah, I'm shopping now, sis. I'm gonna call you back because I'm trying to try on these shoes, girl. You know, I have to concentrate with these nails.
Very you like these? No?
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let you help me with that.
Okay.
I don't tie my shoes because my nails will get tangled up and I don't want them to break.
So how would you do this at home? Did your husband help you?
Yeah, sometimes he have to help me if it's just a must, I must have. I really did like the shoes, but the only problem was it was just tying them. I don't think people know the things that I have to go through. I have to challenge myself in order to continue to be able to maintain my nails.
Still to come, a veterinarian delivers bad news.
It does look like a tumor to me, so she is gasping pretty hard.
Plus,
I never have tried cracking open up lobster or crab before in my life.
Jazz's nails make lunch a challenge.
It's a hot mess.
"56-year-old Teresa shares her studio apartment with 52 hairless rats.
I love my rats more than anything else in this world. They count on me and I protect them with my life.
But the animals are crammed into cages and breeding uncontrollably. Today, a veterinarian is coming by to assess her situation.
I see you have several kennels here. You could tell there are too many rats for the space that they have.
There's 22 in here.
Well, at times of stress or if they're overcrowded, sometimes they become aggressive.
I have woken up with scratches on me.
Are you familiar with the problem that we can get from rats called rat bite fever?
No, I am not, doctor.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that.
And it doesn't have to be from a rat bite. If you scratch yourself, there are some bacteria that they carry that can actually cause swollen lymph nodes, fever. It's been known to kill people in the past.
Oh, wow, I did not know that.
When I first told Teresa about rat bite fever, she was definitely concerned. Once she found out that she could get it from other than just a rat bite, that she could get it by a scratch, I think that made her think differently about her own health.
But the veterinarian's also very concerned about her rats.
It does look like a tumor to me, and it most likely spread somewhere else. They never loved this tumor. Actually, I can see she does appeared to have a bad tooth there. So she is gasping pretty hard. She's showing some signs of respiratory distress.
I'm worried about their health, and I need to make sure that I stop thinking what's just best for me, but what's best for them.
You know, I think the important thing is to find a good home for them.
I don't want to do that. I just feel a need to protect them.
Everyone is attached to their pets. We understand that. At the same time, I think if you maybe have some therapy to help you find homes for the rats, I think you'd feel better about that. If she doesn't try to do more for the rats as far as finding them good homes with more space and better hygiene, they're going to get sicker over a period of time.
My name is Jazz, and I'm addicted to growing my nails.
Jazz's 24-inch fingernails turn everyday tasks into a challenge. Everyone who meets Jazz is shocked by their length, including her daughter-in-law, Tasha.
The first time I met Jazz and saw her nails, I was like, how can you function with nails that long?
How about the lobster? That sounds pretty good.
I think people are fascinated because it's unusual to see.
Hi, Miss Jazz. You ready for our one-on-one class?
Okay.
All right, so what we're going to do, should we take one? I'm going to take this piece off and break it.
Okay. You're going to take it, and you're just going to go up. Pay attention, baby. We're not through.
Okay.
It's a hot mess.
But is it worth it?
Yes, ma'am. I never have tried cracking open up lobster or crab before in my life. Okay, look at me now.
Okay.
Okay. Take it. We're going to open it. Wait a minute. It's meat up here, too, she said. So today was a learning experience, and I enjoyed it. Ta-da! I was at the mall the other day, right? So this lady walked up to me, and she said, well, I don't like your nails, and I think they are so nasty.
She's just jealous.
Yeah, but you know, of course, I'm used to it.
What? Have you ever thought about getting swabbed just to show people how clean they are? So if somebody asks, and, well, you're so nasty, you have to throw it up in their face.
That's a good suggestion. It really is. Okay.
Jazz may be ready to get her nails tested for bacteria, but what if the doctor tells her to cut them off?
If Jazz has to cut her nails, she'll take it very hard.
Up next, will Teresa be able to save her relationship with her daughter?
She's had so many options to change, and I don't know if she will.
And Jazz makes a defiant resolution.
If the doctor told me that I had to cut my nails, I would not cut my nails.
Jazz is at the doctor for a bacteria test. Her extreme nails get in the way of everyday tasks. But what if they're also a health risk?
If the doctor told me that I had to cut my nails, I would not cut my nails.
My main concern is whether or not, because the nails are so long, whether or not there's bacteria growing underneath the nails that could potentially affect your health. So we did send you out for the culture, and I got the results faxed to me. So let me pull them up on my computer. So what we have a bacteria called Acinetobacter.
Okay.
And really, it's not a bacteria that normally resides on the skin, but it's not a bacteria that's particularly harmful.
Right.
And that's it.
And that's good, right?
That's good. That is good. That means that you really do keep your nails very clean. My biggest concern is if you were, say, doing the sheets and you were to catch it close and it would rip the whole nail off, that would not only be very painful, but that could predispose you to some infection.
When she said that, you know, if I ever rip my nail from the nail bed, that could really harm me. That was kind of scary.
I don't know if that will move her towards cutting her nails shorter. I don't think it will, but maybe it'll give her some awareness as to when she's doing household chores and putting her clothes on to be even more cautious.
The doctor didn't tell me anything that was surprising to me. I know I have to be very careful as far as the upkeep of my nails and my lifestyle, but it's worth it to me because I am me and I love me.
Teresa's life is consumed by 52 hairless rats. She can barely afford to feed herself and pay her rent. Her daughter Jen has run out of patience. Therapy is the final option.
So the rats are keeping you from having that relationship? I think so, only because I'm so grossed out by them. So I don't even want to come over to her apartment. What are you feeling right now, Teresa? Because in your face, you are clearly showing a lot of emotion and
I'm feeling ashamed that I let these animals come between our relationship. I love my daughter.
You have these rats, and that's your number one.
No, you were number one.
She's had so many options to change, and I don't know if she will. That's what I'm afraid of.
If she's willing to give me a chance, I have to make the effort too.
Okay, what does that mean for the rats?
I'm going to sell them or give them away to places that can find them right homes.
Okay.
And keep just a few. And put those in cages. No more sleeping with animals.
How many is a few?
About 8.
Okay, how does that sound to you, Jen? If that's really all she can deal with to part at this point, that would make me happy. For Teresa and Jen to both be emotionally invested at this point is a huge step.
I realize that I'm giving a very important chance to get my act together. I'm going to make it happen. I feel so lost, and I feel ashamed that this has had to happen.
You know, you didn't wake up one morning and say, let me have all of these rats, then let me, not have a relationship with my daughter. That's not what you woke up one day and decided. No. There was things that led up to this, and it's been a really tough journey for you.
I'm going to hang in there because I have the most beautiful daughter in the whole wide world that loves me still. Thank you so much for your help.
You're